Wolfpackers comes and Wolf, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. So, we actually did it. We finished the main portion of the game. We finished the non-DLC version of the game. We did do the DLCs, Jaws of Hakon and The Descent. And we beat Corypheus in the last episode, which is amazing. If you guys don't know, I am doing bulk recording because I am moving to datas and a lot of things. I'm doing a lot of bulk recording right now just to get all this done, to make sure I have Trespasser done for you guys, and have these episodes uploaded every other day, same schedule, while I'm moving and trying to figure out what I'm going to do with the channel after this Let's Play. But that aside, I want to show you something I did while doing this bulk recording, not codex, journals. So as you can see, we only have one quest, and it's Trespasser. We're going to get to that. But besides from that, you guys know the only thing I didn't have really finished on my collections thing was the songs. However, I got all the songs. I took my Inquisitor on a little side quest of his little mission on his own by himself, and just found the last two songs I needed. The way you can do this is, if you don't know what songs you need, literally go to Dragon Age Wiki and look up the quest. Which the quest, if you don't, why do I keep going to Codex? Well, I know why I keep going to Codex, but I'm gonna explain in a minute. But go to the quest. It's called Patron of Arts, and look that up on Dragon Age Wiki. It's gonna tell you all the songs that you need for that quest. And if you click on a song, go to your codex. That's why I was going to codex. So all your songs are actually in the Tales portion of your codex. For instance, Empress of Fire is one of them. Enchanters is one of them. I Am the One is one of them. Maker, Nightingale's Eyes. I think like the first 6 or 7 are one of them. Actually, no, Sarah's Tale. Actually, like the first 10 are songs. Yeah, the first 10 are songs, so that's weird. Not weird, but good to know. But go to the Patron of Arts on a wiki, look at the songs, and you can go through your codex and tales and figure out which song you have and which one you're missing. There are actually 22 songs. You only need 21. 22 is because of Bull's Chargers, but that doesn't count as a song towards the towards getting that achievement or getting that quest unlocked. But before we start Trespasser, there is something I want to show you guys. And Solus has left. Before he left, he only had a majority of this finished, except for one wall. And the one part he didn't finish was this. And if you guys watched the end of the game, you saw the last cutscene, and you know who Solus is, then this right here should be very symbolic, because this actually confirms what people were trying to figure out at the ending of it, and what Solus did to Flemeth. And it's right there plain as day. You see a wolf putting a sword into a dragon. That is definitely a dragon. And if you know what Flemeth is, which we figured out last time that she was Mathal, and you saw what Solus and what Flemeth / Mathal called Solus, he was Fen'Harel, which is the Dread Wolf, the Elven God, the Trickster Wolf that was claimed to have sealed away the Elven Gods. And people were very curious on what the heck did Solus do to Flemeth. What did he paralyze, or did he mummify her? Like they had a bunch of theories on what he did. Did he take the soul from her? And a lot of the devs kind of, some would say yes, he killed her, or yes, he took a soul from her, or something. Like the devs really talked to the community afterwards, saying what they did, and people were still skeptical on if he killed Flemeth. And I think it was a deleted scene or deleted thing that they never recorded, or if they did record it, they didn't put it out. I can't remember how it came to light, but there was the scene was supposed to be, or acknowledge the fact that Flemeth actually said he's coming to kill her. She acknowledges this. But yes, that's Fen'Harel slain Mathal. So it's confirmed. If you don't believe it, all his paintings have some kind of meaning. I don't know exactly of them, but you can definitely tell it's the Black City. You can see Fen'Harel's eyes over it. And it looks like he's actually, not more to look at that one. That one's him trying to access the Black City with the orb, most likely. Something about Fen'Harel overseeing the Inquisition or starting the Inquisition. That one I'm not sure. This one looks like him with the orb. The Great Wardens, how he doesn't have a very good thing about him again. The Black City. You can just see, there's details in everything he drew, but that one's definitely a confirmation. I really think that one's more tender because it's not exactly colored, and it's not exactly something he wanted to do. I think he just said this is what I'm doing. But anyway, we're actually going to get into Trespasser, guys. We're finally going to get into it. Sorry that took so long, but I wanted to tell you guys what was going on with that end scene. If you didn't know, or if you had questions, or like, oh no, he didn't kill her. No, he killed her. he killed her. He killed Party. And even if you don't think here's the thing, he can kill Flemeth, but we if you've done Dragon Age Origins and all these other things, you know Flemeth. If you play Dragon Age 2, Flemeth being dead, not possible. I'm personally don't think she's dead. I think he killed a version of her. I think he killed another body of her, because in Origin you could kill Flemeth, but then she shows up in DA2 saying he killed, or you killed a remnant or something like that, like a kind of like a Horcrux type of thing. But anyway, guys, I'm rambling. You came here to watch Trespasser, so let's get into Trespasser. Alright, so I actually have a perk which is really dumb, because there's no more perks that you can actually get. So
Liliana, should I bow whenever you come into the room now?
The ceremony is not for a while.
It will be strange to see you and think, there walks divine Victoria.
Then let us enjoy these moments while they last, as colleagues.
Nor as friends.
What's this? A breach in decorum?
Perish the thought.
So if you don't know, Liliana became divine in my game. I'm very happy about that. That's what I wanted. There's nothing else to do, but here we go. This is attend the Exalted Council. So they do give you a warning. It says, warning, beginning the Exalted Council will lock off all other areas and plots and jump to 944 Dragon. That's 3 to 4 years in the future. Let me see, 940. I think that's 3 years. 2 years after the death. Okay, 2 years after the death of Corypheus. So Dragon Age Inquisitions take place in 941. It took a year to kill Corypheus, so 2 years. So you're 942. The 2 years after the death of Corypheus, there is no going back from this point. So just so you know, once you start this,
do you ever wonder what lies at the edges of the map, past the seas?
No.
I think we have enough to worry about on this continent.
Of course, but
very interesting that Josephine brought that up. If you want to know more about that, go check out Cole's video on Will-I's Beyond West of Thedas. He has an amazing video on theory about that, so go check his stuff out. That's Cole from the Kingdom. Go check him out. Anyway, here we go. I'm going to read this real quick. With Corypheus dead and the threat of Fate Rifts and demons waning, both Orlais and Ferelden have begun to raise questions about the future of the Inquisition. Divine Victoria has promised to shield the Inquisition from political matters for as long as possible. Eventually, she plans to call the Exalted Council, a chance to determine the role and possibly the fate of the Inquisition. The recommended level for this is 20 or higher. I'm level 27, we're good. And you're going to use connections, so Divine Victoria will not call the Exalted Council until you are ready, Inquisitor. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so the Exalted Council will be held at the Winter Palace outside Halam Sharal, thanks to Divine Victoria's negotiation with the ambassadors. We are ready to depart at your convenience. Let's go.
Negotiation.
Smiles, everyone. We must be careful how we present ourselves.
Why did Divine Victoria call the Exalted Council? She's kept Orlais from bothering us for the last 2 years.
At increasing political cost, yes. She has done all she can, but the Exalted Council has become necessary. Orlais would control us, and based on their many marriage proposals, they have specific plans for you. Our real concern is Ferelden. They would see us disbanded entirely.
Inquisitor, it has been too long. I hope the years have been kind to you.
How have you been, Mother Giselle?
I spent last summer in Emprise du Lion, distributing food sent from the exalted plains. The Dales are finally recovering.
Corypheus left a great deal of damage for us to repair. I appreciate your efforts.
And I yours, your worship. I should mention that your forces at Suladin Keep were of great help. Please give my compliments to Baron Deschedin. Divine Victoria asked me to greet you on her behalf. She is currently attending to the Ferelden ambassador's concerns.
You can probably just call her Liliana in private conversation.
You can, Inquisitor. I prefer to use her divine name. Our last divine once joked about why I insisted upon calling her Justinia. She called it my way of reassuring her that I had not completely forgotten who was in charge.
How do you think Divine Victoria has done these last 2 years?
It is hardly for me to say, Inquisitor.
With respect, that's never stopped you before, Mother Giselle.
Victoria has proven adept at winning allies with both her intelligence and her faith. It is a blessing in these trying times. We are lucky to have her.
I'll speak to Divine Victoria.
I believe she would appreciate that, your worship. The Divine sees the good that you can do and have done. Duke Cyril will wish to greet you on behalf of Olay. I believe he is currently speaking with the Tevinter ambassador. Many of your friends have returned as well. I hope you have a chance to speak with them before the Exalted Council begins.
The Imperium sent an ambassador?
Yes, your worship. Dorian Pavas has taken the chance to return from Tevinter. It will be good to see him again. I owe him my apology. I allowed my distrust of Tevinter to cloud my judgment. He took a great risk coming to help us, and deserved better treatment.
You're going to apologize? To Dorian?
I have little patience for those who cannot admit they were wrong, your worship. Myself included. I will have to make my apologies somewhere public. He will want an audience for his reaction.
Who has returned for the Exalted Council?
Your dwarven friend, Master Tetras. For one, I understand he spent much of the last few years in Kirkwall. I believe Sir Blackwall has returned as well, although he now uses the name Tom Ranier. Enjoy time with them while you can, your worship. I doubt you will have the chance once the Exalted Council is underway.
Thank you, Mother Giselle.
Your worship, a final question, if I may. This Exalted Council, Ferelden would have the Inquisition disband. Olay sees its power as another feather in a chevalier's helmet. What do you wish to do with the Inquisition?
You once told me about the First Inquisition that took place 800 years ago. You said that when the battle was over, that Inquisition soldiers sheathed their swords and went home. If our battle is truly over, perhaps it's time for us to do the same.
Thank you. Maker watch over you, Inquisitor. I will not keep you any longer.
Okay, so I always think that's really interesting, is that if you actually talk to Giselle when you first meet her, she does tell you about the Inquisition. I think I did that dialogue line when I first met her. I hope I did. I hope I showed you guys. And I think that's something really you should consider. But again, how you do your Inquisition is up to you guys. How if you choose to keep it around, disband it, what have you, that's up to...
I should look around.
Look what I found, an expensive dog treat. People went crazy when they first saw it. I was like, oh, did we get on my bar rate? Hard in Hightown Chapter 10. Cool. Gucci. Ferelden's and what is the plural for they people? Is it Orlegians? I should know this. I'm from Orleans. Orleanian? Josephine in the last few years. Okay, that does tell you a lot what's happened. Oh, wait. Something else? Liliana in the last few years. Is this cutting?
What is this now?
Cole in the... Okay, that's Cole. Look at that. Random. That was going to be cutting. That would have been... That probably made more sense if that was cutting, but okay. What is this? Crumbled silk napkin. What the heck do I do with that? That's just trash. Alright, okay, I'm stuck. So who can I talk to up here?
Here. Maybe.
It's Josephine, okay. Hey, Josie.
It's been quite a day so far, has it not? I've been speaking with representatives from everywhere.
Have they given you trouble?
Not at all. It is quite alarming. It means they are all saving themselves up for later. Would you walk with me? I should like to take some air before the Exalted Council becomes inescapable. The palace has been most accommodating. We are, after all, here at their insistence. But the ministers may... No. No more talk of the council. This meeting was to spend time with you in a more relaxed fashion.
Is this in your daily notes? 3 to 4 o'clock. Idle chat with the Inquisitor.
Of course not. Not precisely. The truth is, there is a small entertainment happening tonight, to which I may be able to find a pair of invitations.
You'd like me to go with you?
Very much so. In all the years you worked with Orlais, you had so little time to enjoy its culture.
Perhaps you're right. These meetings and talks don't allow for much leisure time.
And then back to Skyhold without a moment's pause to take in where we are. With all that's been happening, I promised myself a single evening out. I'd very much like to go with a friend.
And what is this small entertainment?
Something to ease our minds. I would very much like to surprise you with the details.
Thank you for thinking of me. I'd be delighted to attend.
Splendid. I will arrange things at once. The past years have been so busy. We have earned at least a few moments of rest.
A calm night out sounds...
Oh, bravo! Bravo!
Was the woman in gold playing a king? Who was the man in feathers?
Oh, it's all very simple. The first actor's mask is determined by... well, I will lend you the program guide. But tell me, did you enjoy the performance?
That was one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
Truly.
That part with the glittery... And they actually set fire to the... Yeah, yes, I truly enjoyed it.
Then I call tonight a great success. Oh, look! The encore signal!
Okay.
I do hope you recovered from your night at the opera. Any earringing should go away in a day or two.
A day? What kind of opera the heck? Okay, you know what? That's all good. But, you know what I should have did before I talked to Josie? I should have changed these clothes. Because these are some horrible clothes. Gonna look around Orlais Castle. Like I have not been doing this before. Oh. The first Grand Enchanter. Another dog bone. Another dog treat. But again, I'm changing these scarves because this is not that they're ugly per se, but we wear them just so much, and I don't want to. I don't want to wear these same old clothes. So real quick, I'm going to ignore everybody we see. Ignore it. Ignore it. You don't see them. You don't see anybody. You see no one. Nope, you don't see them. Hey, John. Alright. Activity in the written status, conduct becoming the Inquisitor. Another collection right here. Iron Bull in the last few years. Okay, cool. Wardrobe, there we go. So casual wear. We don't want to do casual. Formal wear. Let's see. Kinda had sunsets. Oh, gold, but I don't like gold if you don't know. I'm not too much of a gold person. Midnight Tower. Do like my black one. Ooh, nice. Might go with that one. Oh, they brought my storage. Okay, I forgot about that. I actually don't need to go in there. My storage is unnecessary here. During in the last few years. Hey, Charter.
Well met, your worship.
So, if you don't know who Charter is, go read the Mage Killer comic. It's really good. Let me see something. Is it in here? Hard chapter 14. Yep, it's up there. There's a few side quests here that you also need to think about if you want to do them.
And what did they mean? All's well. Same old.
Alright. So we're going to do this how I want to do. We're going to talk to Varric first. Yo, Varric.
The Prince of Starkhaven wrote to you again.
Of course he did. Just put that one in the pile with letters from the Merchants Guild.
And the captain of the city guard had a very colorful message for me to deliver to you as well.
Inquisitor! Andraste's ass, am I ever glad to see you.
And the Inquisitor comes to the rescue once again.
Is that what you call it?
This is Bran Caven. Until recently, he was the Viscount...
Provisional Viscount.
Of Kirkwall.
And what are you doing now?
I have resumed my post as Seneschal now that Master Tethras has been elected Viscount.
You're the Viscount of Kirkwall now?
Well, it seems the two of you have a great deal to discuss. Why don't I just leave you to it?
So, it turns out, you fund enough reconstruction efforts in a city-state, the nobles give you the worst job they can think of.
That's fantastic. You'll make an excellent Viscount.
I think the nobility figured, after Dumar and Perrin, what's the worst that could happen if we put the dwarf in charge? They voted me in because I got the harbor and businesses up and running again. They want shit fixed, and I can do that. Anyway, I was hoping I'd catch you before the summit got underway. I got you a sort of present. It's official recognition of your title and holdings in Kirkwall. Congratulations, you're a compt now.
You can't actually do that without...
Too late. Already did it. You should stop by Hightown sometime to see your estate. It's pretty nice. For Kirkwall, anyway.
Proper disposition of empty estates is supposed to...
You were leaving us to talk, remember?
This is possibly too much, Varric. I don't know what to say.
That's nothing. Practically nothing. Don't mention it. Oh, that reminds me. It's the key to the city.
You can't give that away without approval from the council and a special ceremony.
It's just symbolic anyway.
It controls one of the giant chain nets in the harbor.
Really? That is so much better than I thought.
Thank you. I'm touched. A little bit horrified by this key now, but still touched.
Please don't give anything else away.
I don't know how this council thing is going to end for the Inquisition. But whatever gets decided, you've got a place lined up in Kirkwall if you want it. Also, control of the harbor, I guess. Anyway, you should meet with the diplomats. And we'll get in a game of Wicked Grace before I go back, though, right?
I wouldn't miss it.
Don't bet any public buildings this time.
I love Varric being Viscount. Granted, every time I get that key, I always choose can I try it because it's a funny scene. I like the horrified one a lot more though. It seems like it fits my character. Let me see if Varric has anything else to say.
I'll be here if you need me.
Okay, yep, nope. You count on once and we're good. So I'm gonna try talking to everybody. I only have 4 minutes though, so I can't promise anything, guys. So we have somebody right here. Hello, Cole.
Inquisitor, I see you have time for afternoon refreshments.
Did you know that a merchant in the courtyard is selling gemstones the same color as your eyes?
What an odd thing to say. I must see this for myself.
I appreciate the help getting him elsewhere.
I still don't understand Orlesians and their masks, but it makes him happy. And I needed the table.
For breadcrumbs?
Birds like breadcrumbs.
Oh, Cole, good day. I didn't see you there.
But I saw you, as lovely as your songs.
I'm pleased for both of you.
The world has ample pain, Inquisitor. The kindness found in Cole is rare indeed.
Her songs bring happiness to those who hear, and I can make her happy in return.
Well then, carry on.
Yep, they actually become a couple. If it's not Cole and he becomes more spirit, Krem is actually the one who goes out with the bard. Alright, kill the horns. This is actually really funny. Sarah's past and now things. So lost another book, stop leaving them places. Below are journal entries by Sarah, also several sketches of Skyhold with impeccable cross-hatching. I didn't say cross-hatches, but the same thing. Moving again, less stuff, more things, people things. Too many Val somethings, nameless, stupid, Orlais. Last Jenny checked in, wasn't worried. A drawing of a gloved fist holding an odd symbol smashing against the face of a chevalier. The symbol is red and smells of strawberry. Trevelyan again and again, been here before, we're everywhere. Back to the Winter Palace, never good. Pack bees. Bet Varric we're in trouble. Scratched out. Varric won't take a sucker bet. In for 10 with Cullen. Everyone looks old and tired and fat. Find who shrunk my Skyhold clothes. Scratched out. Piss. Okay. Don't say the Inquisitor's hand looks bad. It looks very bad. Is Whittle even here? Whittle. Why do I go where there's no Whittle? A drawing of Sarah and Dagna silhouetted by an exposition, bees and exploding bees. Okay, exploding bees. Charges in the palace. No one will be sleeping. Rainier hugs harder than Blackwall. Still beardy. Josie is best here. So Cassandra needs to punch something or she'll explode. Everyone. They never call in everyone. Liliana knows something. Knew it. Inquisitor is in trouble. Yeah. I'm gonna talk to Sarah in a minute.
Your Worship, I'm glad you're here. Listen, I need you to keep the Chief distracted while we sneak this dragon skull through the room behind him.
I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes.
It's for his birthday.
I'll see what I can do, Krem.
All right, here he comes. Just keep him talking. He loves talking.
Hey, boss. Good to see you.
You know what, Bull? I really like hitting things.
I know, right? We have the best job.
It's good to see that the veil has largely healed. now that most of the major rifts are closed. You might think otherwise, but the veil isn't technically a physical barrier. It's more like a magical vibration that repels the Fade. Do you think news of the Exalted Council could affect the lyrium shipments from Orzammar?
Maybe.
Did you know that Ferelden has its own names for lords? The country is divided into Ternirs, governed by Terns. Inside those are cities and Arlings, ruled by Arls. And then there's the Banorn. It's a large area of countryside ruled by multiple bands.
Good to know.
It's fascinating to see the remnants of Syrian culture here. Most of it was deliberately erased during Orlesian unification, under the reign of Mafrath's son Izarath.
Uh-huh.
Surprise! Happy birthday, Chief.
Oh, you guys. You got me.
Yeah, he wasn't surprised. I usually, if you say give up, he realizes that he already knows that they are planning this, so it's nothing really new. You can talk to him. Talk to him one more time because I don't want to do it next episode.
Hey, boss.
Okay, yep. They won't say anything. I did read Sarah's thing. I hope you guys kind of made a note of that because it's actually really interesting. There's another code. Okay, I want to make sure. I am gonna. Excuse me. Let me try that one more time. I'm going to end the episode here, guys, because I don't have very much else to do. Well, I have a lot more to do, but I'm out of time. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, and comment on the video. If you want to join the Wolf Pack, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. Call the notification bell so you know when I upload. And question of the day is, who didn't come back in Trespasser for you? Like, did you kill someone? Like, did you get rid of the Chargers? Did you tell Sarah to go away? Did you not recruit Vivian? Let me know, is there a character or a companion in Inquisition that did not come back for you in Trespasser? Let me know in the comments below. Borrow me, Twitter, Reddit, all those good things, guys. Let me know. Anyway, guys, thank you very much, and I'll see you next time on Dragon Age Inquisition Trespasser DLC. Later, Wolfpack.